Hello, at the weekend I managed to pick up a Super Nintendo, which is here, and as you can see it's in pretty good condition. There's no yellowing on it really at all. A couple of little scuffs on the top. That's about it. It's in really good nick. The only thing was that the joypad was, well, it was knackered, and so I went onto eBay and looked around for some joypads, and the only official ones I could find were £10 and above. But I did notice that one particular seller was selling these unofficial SNES joypads for about £4, I think they were. So I looked at the picture, it looked alright, and I clicked buy it now, and then a couple of days later it arrived in the post. However, what arrived in the post is it's more of an approximation of a Super Nintendo pad. To be honest, I wasn't expecting great things for my £4, but I was expecting something a little better than this, to be honest. So the first thing is obviously that it's a knockoff pad. There's no Nintendo little stamp on the top there. I kind of knew that anyway because I could see that in the picture. What I wasn't prepared for was just how cheap and tacky this thing would feel and look. First things first, there's no weight to it at all. It feels like it's made out of paper. The buttons on it are horrific. I mean, they don't even fit in the holes properly. The holes are too big and they're all kind of out of place. This bit of detail here is actually just a piece of paper that's been stuck down. You probably can't tell from this video, it keeps going out of focus as well, but I mean, it's so cheap. I can peel it off with my thumb. The start and select buttons, if you have a quick sort of look on, you can see that the select button is actually, sorry, the start button is actually stuck in. The select button stays in when you press it down as well, and this comes out slowly on its own. The start button is just stuck in permanently. I can't get it out unless I get a key in there or something. The D-pad, I wasn't, obviously looking at the rest of the pad, I wasn't going to be expecting this to be a particularly good one, but again, it's as bad as the rest of the pad, to be honest. You press the button and it feels like there's sponge underneath it. You can hear the sound of the plastic. It's just hollow and horrible. I mean, you've even got a little bit of plastic rattling around inside. It's just atrocious. There's gaps all the way around it. These buttons on the top, they don't fit very well into the casing of the pad. Yeah, it's just a really, really bad pad. I mean, I do have some other knockoff pads. Let me see. Yeah, these N64 ones I've got here are unbranded ones, and they're actually pretty good. They're not up to the standard of the official Nintendo pad, but for all intents and purposes, it is a Nintendo 64 pad. The D-pad's the same, the buttons are the same. The analog stick's really good. It might as well just be an N64 pad, just without the branding. But the SNES one, it's just ridiculous. I mean, that's probably why I went for this, because I thought it'd be the same quality as the N64 one. Alas, not. So yeah, if you do see these pads going cheap on eBay, probably best to avoid. You really do get what you pay for.